Hello everybody, in today's topic we will discuss the unique constraint and how it can be applied. First, what is unique constraint? A unique constraint ensures that all values in a column are different from each other. So now, if we were to create a table called students while using the unique constraint, we will type create table student parentheses the title of your columns, student ID, and here the data type is int, a comma. Next, we have course title. We have share year 20 over here 20, a comma, and then state. We have voucher, and we have 20 here as the marks. Then we include here our semicolon. So now, to add the constraint, select the specific column. After the data type, add the keyword unique, then a comma. So I'll select customer ID as my specific column. I'll add the word unique and then a comma, and my table is good to go. Let's execute. Okay, look at this. Our table is successfully created. Okay, let's select all to see what our table looks like. So we'll say select all from the table name, which is student, and then a semicolon. Let's execute again. Yeah, this is our table, the just created table with the unique constraint. With this keyword unique, we can't insert any student ID that is the same. They must be all different. Okay, next, assume that we had an already existing table and we want to add a unique constraint. We will type alter table constraint and then include the particular constraint you want to use, which in this case is unique. And then in a parenthesis, I'll include the name of the column I want to include the constraint, which is student ID. So we have students over here. We can execute this statement and it is successful. So this is how to add unique constraint to an already existing table. We can as well select to see how our table look like. Just say select all from the table name, which is student, and then a semicolon. This is our table, student ID, course title, and state. Okay, next, let's see how we can add or insert rows into our table to see how we can obey the constraint and as well violate the constraint unique. Okay, so to insert rows into our table student, we will type insert into name of the table student. So we enter values, open parentheses. I'll add two more parentheses showing that I want to add like 3 rows over here. So to start, first row is student ID and our first student here is 008, comma. Course title is genetics, comma. Date is a number. Then we enter the next row. We have 009. Remember the rule said that we must not have duplicate in this student ID. So we won't forget that. So we'll give all the student ID a unique number. The second student 009 course is economics and he's from Zamfara. Our next student ID 10, his course is English and it is from PowerShell. So I'll go ahead to include a comma here, and a semicolon. Let's execute this. So this is successful. That is because we obey the rule of unique constraint. Remember, in the unique constraint, none of the data or value in a column should be the same. Let's use this select to see how our table looks like. Okay, this is our table. Student ID 8, genetics is from Anambra. Student ID 9, course title is economics and is from Zamfara. Student ID with 10, course title is English and is from Bauchi. Okay, so in this example, we have obeyed the rule of unique constraint in student ID column. Next, let's try to insert two rows with the same values. Copy this. Okay, so let me change this to 011. We have 011 here, and then we can retain other information. We want to see if we can violate the unique constraint and this can still be successful. Okay, now let's execute. Look at this, it's showing red. That means this is not inserted into our table. Why? Because the unique constraint has been violated. The unique constraint says that there should be no number that will be the same with each other in the student ID column. And here is the student ID column. Here we are having 011 and 011. So this is not accepted. So, okay, let me just change this now to 2 and see if it will be successful. So we execute this, and this is successful. I believe you understand what we now mean by unique constraint. So let's select to see how our table looks like now. Okay, this is our table. We have students with ID 8, another student with 9, another student with 10, another student with 11, and another student with 12. Now look at this part. Can you see that genetics is having duplicates and economics is having duplicates as well as Danfara and Anambra? But these went through. Why? Because in these other columns, we don't have the unique constraint in them. So we are allowed to have duplicates. But in this particular column that has the unique constraint, we cannot include any number that. So in this video, we have seen how to create a table with a unique constraint and how we can add unique constraint to an already existing table.